How we doing, everyone? Coming at you now with a final name for ourselves. We want to just thank everybody for participating in the comments and giving us some random ideas, some random names and stuff. We're going to announce our name in just a second, but first, let's just hear a few of the excellent entries.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. Mighty Beardoclix. Beardclicks. Chrome Dome Clickscast.
Aw.
Bam Bam Invader Clickscast.
Aw.
Or Clicks Channel, excuse me. Manny Grant, you can go ahead and let them know who those guys are. The Players Club. Not Players.
Not really.
Clicks and Beards. At KO's Edge. Smack Clicks. Clicksaholics Anonymous.
We need that.
That one wasn't bad.
That's good.
One clicks at a time. Clicking my life away.
Yeah.
That's my ex-wife would tell you.
Ooh.
Click Click Boom was a good one. That was up there.
Yeah.
Clicks and Tricks. Yeah.
That's not bad. I can show you my French flipper trick. Get that? Anybody get that movie reference? You
No,
should.
let us know. Dice Gods. Double Power Action. Perplex the D. Need all the fucking plus ones I can get.
Yeah. Everyone counts.
Two guys, one mic. And a lot of people wanted either being clicks with dicks or dicks with clicks. For some reason, you guys wanted to talk about dicks way too much. So that one got thrown out as well.
Yeah.
The name that we're going with, though,
is the Brothers Grimm.
Brothers Grimm Heroclix. You can find us on our Facebook page, Brothers Grimm Heroclix, on our YouTube channel, Brothers Grimm Heroclix. It's a name that we've gone by actually for many years.
Yeah, actually, then we thought about it. Yeah, at least 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Because we played a few 2 versus 2, Battle Royale type stuff where we're on the map and side by side. And you know what? After we stomped the competition, we're like, damn, that was pretty rough.
So for a long time, we come up, it's the Brothers again. And we were, yep, Brothers Grimm, back at it again.
And then ding.
Name just kind of stuck. So what we're going to do now for our first video, we haven't gotten much feedback on what to talk about. There are a lot of things going on in Heroclix right now, but we're just going to ease it in. We're going to do a little Batman versus Superman movie kind of spoilers and things like that.
Hello.
And we happen to fall on a box of Heroclix. So we're going to open those up too. Take a look at some of the dials, take a look at some of the figures, kind of give you some feedback on the things we like and we don't like about the set, and go from there. The thing about this is, too, 23 in there instead of 24, so one asshole at Target decided that they're either going to lose a pack or buy one pack, and that one pack's probably going to be the fucking Superman that everyone's looking for.
I'm hoping it's just a goon, just a little
minion. It's going to be something good, and we're both going to stomp our feet and throw
we'll
fucking
find
shoes.
Out.
So, without further ado, let's crack into some of these packages.
Sounds great.
Okay, so as you can see here, we have ourselves a few of the Batman vs. Superman boosters from the movie. The packaging on these is way better than what they used to. A lot of people probably remember back with like the Green Lantern movie set and the Captain America set. They came in these little small boxes, and they just banged the cards in there, and you'd get them. They'd be all just mangled and smashed. You don't get too many really mangled in these. You do get a couple little jingly janglers in there. So we're gonna pop open this first one. The first thing we got
once
here.
Once in a while, you'll get a little bit of an edge on the card, be a little wrinkled or creased. But even now, with this foil, as he's already said, it's much improved. Nothing too spectacular. Well, she is pretty cool. Got a little Lois Lane starting off there. Great Superman team ability. It's always nice, and only at 40 points, that's not bad to have on your team if you're playing some mystic or copycats. There's the sculpt right there. Cool.
Okay. Oh, and a figure that I definitely needed. I'm glad I grabbed it. It was a loose one. Perry White.
Very nice.
That is, again, you can see the card. It's just got a little crease to it. Throw it in a hard plastic or something like that. It'll straighten those creases right out. But Perry White, he's one of the Target exclusive rares.
Very cool. On to another one here. The old Mr. Clark Kent.
Oh, wow. That's also another Target rare right there. So right there, you got back-to-back Target rares.
That's not bad.
Getting pulled out. So
the great thing about him is you can have a sideline character from himself, basically, in Superman, and be able to take some powers from that and kind of give it to this individual. So, pretty sweet.
Yeah, they definitely, the way that they've been doing it now with those two, the sideline characters playing off of other characters, way better than it used to with all the alter egos that they had before, where they didn't feel like they meshed really well. Another good one right here. Again, look at the card. The card is actually not that bad. This is the Batman common, which is an amazing figure.
Oh yeah. Is that the one that if you deal an attack, give him
This is the one where he can use charge, and when he hits an opposing character, you can give the hit character an action token. So it's kind of like a built-in incapacitate.
Well, and for all you fanboys out there, just pulled this lady right here.
Oh wow!
Look at her. Really good. If you haven't seen the movie yet, I'm not really going to talk about it, but she is very, very good in the movie. So awesome figure as well.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to just dive into these and start opening them up. And we'll get back to you in a few seconds, and you can go ahead and look at everything we pulled.
All right, everybody, we're back. Everything we got is now unboxed. We're going to just do a quick little review here in just a second of everything we have. And that's it.
That's what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bird's eye view, give you a look at everything that we pulled out of the Target gravity feed, and kind of let you know what we didn't pull out of the Target gravity feed so you guys can know. So as you can see, we start with the Henchman Goon. And moving over what they call the common Batman, one not in the armor. You then have Lex Luthor. You then have the old Target exclusive Clark Kent. You have the common Soups, which goes with the Clark Kent. You have what they call the Chase Superman, even though there are no chases in this set for some reason. You then move your way down to Aquaman, which is amazing if you have him in water. You then have Mercy Graves. You have Lois Lane. You got Diana Prince, which is also another Target exclusive. You then have Wonder Woman. And ending it up with Perry White, which is also another Target exclusive figure.
All right, so you guys got to check out what we pulled. So this is the second gravity feed that we got from Target. Two times Tuesday. So what you're going to see is... you saw the 12 we had. There are 4 you will not get if you buy from Target. I'm telling you now, from experience, being this is the second full gravity feed, minus one figure from this one, that you will not get. You will not get 4 of them. You will not get Alfred. You will not get Batman in armor. You will not get, who are the other two? Zev, yep.
And you will not get Bruce Wayne.
There you go. Yes, from Target. So, if you're looking for those 4, either go on eBay or go to a hobby store or something like that. Go to like a comic book shop and buy from them. Target will not get you those 4 figures right there. I'm telling you now. But you will get doubles of all the Target exclusives. You will pull doubles of that Chase Superman. So, it's kind of worth it if you're going to buy the entire thing.
You could always take those stuff too and flip it with friends and trade it and stuff.
Exactly.
And get what you need there as well.
Mm-hmm. But what you won't get, which is very disappointing, because we recently just saw the movie, is...
You don't get a fucking Doomsday. You will not get one of those because for some fucking reason, they didn't make a Doomsday. They put it in the previews. It was leaked all over the place. Everyone saw him jump, and there he was. It was Doomsday. Didn't make the figure. You shit the bed on that one, WizKids.
It's too bad.
You shit the bed on that one. Warner Brothers, you shit all over the bed. Not making a Doomsday. If you've seen the film, spoiler alerts. If you haven't seen the film, well, it's your fault for not seeing the film. And if you haven't seen it, it's probably because you listen to all the stupid fucking reviews on the internet and things like that instead of actually going down to your movie theater and actually watching it. But if they actually would have made a Doomsday, it would have been a fucking just a powerhouse. It would have had amazing pulse wave. It would have been giant sized. It would have just been. It would have been the chase that we deserved in this set, and we didn't get. Instead, we got 4 exclusives for Target and 4 exclusives for your hobby shop. And I don't know. This set it's a good set. It's solid. It's got a lot of good figures in it, but it's just not It's not like the other sets that we've gotten where people have complained, oh, I gotta go to get this and to get that. We're still doing it anyways. If you want the Batman armor, you still have to go to your hobby store. If you want the Chase Superman, you still have to go to Target anyways. So why didn't you just give us chases? We're still chasing for me. Alright guys, this is the part of the video where if you have not seen Batman versus Superman in theaters, you need to fast forward till about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left of this video because there's going to be a special announcement at the end. But we don't want you pissing and moaning and crying because they said stuff about the movie and I hadn't seen the movie yet. And now you ruined the movie, even though everybody in fucking media has been talking about either the ups and downs of this movie. And we're going to go through our own ups and downs in this movie and go through with a couple things. First things first. We're gonna talk about the heroes of the movie, which I thought, people shit on Ben Affleck and they were like, Ben Affleck's never gonna be a good Batman.
Affleck.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Ben Affleck was a fucking amazing Batman. I thought he was gonna be good, head and shoulders above what I thought he was gonna be.
Absolutely. Just the way he showed up on the screen was excellent. Everything he did was flawless, smooth. Fit the role perfectly, so I can't disagree there.
As soon as they started it, though, I was like, ugh, here we go, a long, drawn-out backstory of Bruce Wayne again. But it wasn't. It was done very tastefully, and then boom, they jumped right into him in Gotham.
Ben Affleck the story. We know Batman. It's been done enough times. We know enough.
He's the bleeding heart orphan. We get it. Batman's parents were shot. We're done. Okay. Next one is the most hated hero in DC for me, Superman. I think he's a douche. I think he's just the stupid fucking Boy Scout, always, oh, I can't do anything wrong because I'm Superman. I got a little bit of respect for him in Man of Steel because he broke Zod's neck, and then he comes back in this one with a stupid comb over, and I just can't stand Superman. I really can't.
I will say in this movie, though, he did show his anger, and I kind of like that. You mess with a man's mama, he got a little pissed off. So I respect that, because you can't touch, especially your mother. You don't do that.
No.
My eyes would glow red, too.
I put these hands on you. You go ahead and touch my mom. Right. Wonder Woman, mwah, magnifique. So good. Just the way that you get you're getting a lot of backstory in this, which usually tends to be a real downer on the movie. I didn't think it was bad at all. They did a really good job of seamlessly adding backstory, so you kind of get a hint of who they are, and Wonder Woman was great.
It's definitely leading into something else. This is the second time I saw the movie. First time I saw it, I had a little, I'm not going to lie, casting some shade on it. It was a little slow in the beginning. It took a little bit longer to get to where I thought it would be, and I still kind of feel that way about the movie. It's a little slow. Story's okay, but it's not like what I thought it would be. But at the end, it was like, okay, cool. Second time, it does kind of help to see it twice. I'm not going to lie. Helps to see it twice.
It also hurts people for the fact that you're already 9 films deep in Marvel's cinematic universe, and we're literally 2 movies in, so that you have to go through those growing pains again. I can tell you, when I watched the first Iron Man film and the Hulk film, it was very slow moving to get through all of that. I mean, I can only sit there and watch Robert Downey Jr. in a fucking cave for so long before I'm ready to walk out of the theater. But I mean, there's certain things in this one. Flash made a very small appearance in it, and I thought it was really well done. Aquaman, that scene looked like dog shit, and I was so fucking irritated with it. I really wished Aquaman would just drown. It ignited my hatred for Aquaman once again, because it was just filmed horribly.
Well, that little section, I don't know. The potential for him in other movies, which they're setting up, will probably be pretty awesome, because there was a little blurb of him, and he just kind of just propels himself through the water so fast. It just looked pretty impressive to me. So
there was a small, 3 seconds of, oh wow, it's Aquaman. But when they first show him, it's like glowing eyes, and he comes out like a submarine or some dumb shit with his fucking trident, and it was like, this really looks. It looked like a bad scene from the first Cloverfield movie, where it looked like it was like done on a handy cam, and it was not good. Cyborg makes an appearance. It kind of shows how it was like his father was trying to save him. Looks like they used some alien technology from that. They did already leak some information about it and how he was put together. I don't remember the information because I'm just still trying to digest the movie.
But it was cool though. Very neat.
Any more heroes?
I think that's it.
No, Carol Ferris,
yeah.
her name is dropped again. So obviously we're leading up to Ferris Air and Hal Jordan, but we haven't really seen that yet.
Sapphire, we don't know yet. We don't know what's
So,
going on.
but she's in the movie. She has a much more predominant role in this one. But now we're going to get into the other side of the movie, not the heroes, but the part where usually I like the most, the villains. And in Man of Steel, Zod was a great villain. Right from the get-go, you knew that it was just the right Zod. It wasn't like the old cheesy Zod.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a badass through and through. And then we get Jesse Eisenberg. Shitty Lex. Horrible Lex.
True, I agree with you there. They made Lex have kind of like these weird quirks and all these like weird mannerisms and things you wouldn't expect from Lex Luthor. He just, I wouldn't see him tapping and doing all kinds of weird stuff like that.
He had OCD or something.
Kinda.
He was always he was like really glitchy. He was just weird.
It was bizarre for Lex, and again, I'm not talking about the movies that I know and all these things in the past. I mean, Lex Luthor has a presence, mentally, physically, all of that, and you didn't get that from this Lex in this movie. So I'm not a huge fan of how he is. Maybe he'll change into something else in future movies, which I'm hoping for, but I don't know. This was not the Lex I thought.
Can you really see this Lex in a battle suit?
Potentially, yeah.
Do you think he's gonna be any good in a battle suit?
I don't know.
He's gonna have to hit the weight room.
He's gonna, yeah.
Because he is a very frail.
He's a little guy.
Frail looking,
When they shaved his head, that looked all right. I mean, he just needs to get a little beefier.
He needs to put some bulk on. He needs to go and do some pull-ups with Ben Affleck or something because he's too scrawny. He's just not that good. The only other Zev is one of the guys. Is a Heroclix that you can grab from your hobby stores. I don't understand why he would have hired Russian mercenaries for some reason. Apparently, Lex has deep pockets. They made no sense to me whatsoever. They weren't a part of LexCorp. They weren't anything to do with LexCorp. They were just hired goons, is basically all they were.
Well, he said his family was from, like, Austria or something in the movie. Remember that? He had the, salute every other Saturday.
East Germany.
Yeah.
His dad would have to wave daisies or something. So who gives a shit? The last part.
Yeah, right.
And the big villain was Shit's Day. Or Doomsday.
Doomsday, yikes. So, let's see, how did he start? Basically, he started off looking like a cave troll from Lord of the Rings. He had just weird features and just, I don't know, not the Doomsday you expect. He was towering, very tall, but it took a little bit for the movie to advance him to what we know.
The movie took a left turn. They didn't... They made him Kryptonian to start. They took the dead body of Zod, and then Lex Luthor put a little bit of his dumb blood in it, and they cooked him in a whole bunch of Kryptonian juice. And then we got this big, stupid goon that was nothing like Doom. It was nothing like Doomsday. It was just a Kryptonian monstrosity. And they even put in the little stupid, cheesy one-liner, "This is your Doomsday." It's like, really? That's what you guys did? You didn't make Doomsday the way he should have been? You just made him... They gave him glowing eyes. Didn't you guys learn anything from what you did to Deadpool to start? You gave him the stupid glowing eyes, and people hated it and wanted to set fire to all the X-Men. Hey, guess what? You're there now, DC. Congratulations. You gave him Doomsday a bunch of glowing eyes, and he can then shoot lasers from them. Great. You should have sewn his mouth shut as well, and gave him big dumb swords that came out of his hands, too. Oh, shit. They basically did.
Yeah, they kind of did.
Because instead of, Superman and Doomsday punching each other and breaking each other's necks, you know what they did? Oh, cool. Doomsday poked him with a spike from his hand, and Superman gave him a little pokety-poke with a kryptonite staff.
Oh, the old green tip. The old green tip of Doom.
Yep. Ooh, the tip. Gave him the tip. Yep.
Doomsday, when he finally had like his evolution, when he hit his Super Saiyan mode, if you will. Not a big Dragon Ball fan, but I know the reference. He looked like we know him in the comics. I don't care his eyes grew a little bit, but once he started using things, it was kind of tough. The little glowy was neat on the edges. That was cool. But like when he started shooting laser beams and then the pulse wave effect, that was tough. As a Heroclix, we already talked about this earlier. It would have been amazing to get one of him.
He would have been.
But I don't know. The villains were
they were subpar. Yeah. They were very subpar. I mean, best moment, worst moment. The worst moment of this movie had to have been when Doomsday, when you actually see what they've created, and Doomsday comes popping out. That's probably the low point of the movie for me. Even though it's a great fight scene at the end, the low point was actually seeing Doomsday finally and knowing how he was created by the dead body of Zod and blood from Lex Luthor. That was poop for me.
My worst part was when they rushed the death part. I don't know. I think they could have saved Doomsday for later on. Another film. They could have introduced, I don't know, anybody else for a villain. What's the guy? Metallo. He's in the one with the kryptonite heart.
Yep.
Would have been awesome because that big chunk of kryptonite in the movie would have worked out. Could have saved Doomsday for another movie when there's more Justice Leaguers, and he could have kicked the shit out of more of them.
Yep.
And
that would have been the best. That would have probably been their best play.
I don't know.
Was that he Lex Luthor builds Metallo, and that's the guy that you're fighting because Metallo can come back. He's a robot. Mm-hmm. You basically just killed Doomsday. You killed one of the biggest DC villains that's out there.
I mean, they're setting up for Darkseid, however you say it. Don't judge me on how I say it. Said it like this. I just, they're setting up for that. You can definitely tell. They need that. That's basically the DC Thanos you'll see in the movies. The best part of this movie, in my opinion, was when Wonder Woman showed up. Just how she did it was phenomenal. It was just so good. She, in her armor, fighting suit, whatever, battle suit, whatever you want to call it, when she showed up, it was like, okay, all right, wow. And she fits the role to a T. So, excellent.
I'd change my mind. I was going to say it's going to be a Batman scene or something like that. The scene where Batman hits Superman with the kryptonite gas, basically, that was straight out of the comic books. No Green Arrow to shoot it.
Yeah.
But it was still, he grabs it and it explodes in his face. I was like, yes, that's amazing. But Jared just hit it on the head. The way that Wonder Woman finally is introduced wearing full Amazonian gear and things like that, people clapped for the first time in the movie during that part, just for the fact that she came in like a boss, just dominated. All in all, the overall, what I'm giving the movie, I'm going to probably give it a strong B. I thought it was good. I'm a DC guy. Yes, it wasn't the most action-packed movie, but I never got to a point in the movie where I was like, oh, God, how much time is left on this movie? I stayed entertained throughout the entire thing. I'm going to give it a B.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. Absolutely. Probably the same grade. It wasn't outstanding yet, but definitely an intro movie to something that's going to be epic. And they've already put out their timeline for the next few movies. It's just there's back to back to back to back.
Like Suicide Squad's next?
Yep.
Suicide Squad.
There's one the following year. I mean, it's just going to be good. DC is really coming out the gate with some serious movies.
I think it's Suicide Squad. Then they're jumping right into Justice League Part 1 already. Right. And then they're doing Wonder Woman, Aquaman, to lead up to the Justice League Part 2. So
absolutely.
I'm looking forward to the Suicide Squad. I want to see what Jared Leto can do as the Joker. Of course, we're going to get more Batman, and I'm a Batman fan. So hopefully they don't screw it up too much. Hopefully Jared Leto has got some big shoes to fill. Hopefully he can fill them playing the Joker.
Well, this is going to wrap it up for us here from the Brothers Grimm. But before we go, there's something we want to give away today. As you saw earlier, we showed you the clicks that we pulled from the gravity feed, and I did mention we did some doubles. So, since we're in a generous mood, why don't we just give away this guy here? You know what I mean? You know who that is, right? I think you know who that is. Oh yeah, his card comes with it. Oh, so if you don't know who he is, look him up. Obviously, it's the Target Chase, quote unquote, Superman. and he goes between. Well, I've seen him go between $15 to $30. So,
But Jared, how do I jump in this raffle? How do I get them?
how do you get on the giveaway, Travis? Gee, why don't you explain to everybody?
Well, there's going to be a 3-step process. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to follow us on YouTube, which is Brothers Grimm Heroclix. You're going to have to like that video on YouTube, and then you're going to have to place a comment in 2 different places on Facebook. One of 2 different places on Facebook. You can either comment on Heroclix International Exchange, where we're going to post this link to this video, or comment on Heroclix Smack Talk page, and the comment should say what your YouTube name is, so we can put the 2 and 2 together. We're going to wait about a week, 2 weeks maybe, compile a list, and then our next video we'll throw it out there to who the winner is.
Drawing names.
And there you go. You got yourself a sweet new Chase Superman to add to your collection, to beat up on your friends with. Or you can just fucking sell it on eBay. I don't give a shit what you do with it.
Yeah, it's free. We're giving it to you.
We're just giving back because Heroclix is such a great community, and it has done so much for us. So we're going to try and keep giving back to you guys and doing something for you. So as always, thank you again for watching.
This is Bruce Stark signing off.
Aries Age. Age?
Age, mate?
Age.
Age. What's your age? What's this?
What's your age?
Say it again.
Aries Edge.
There we go.
Fuck you.
Follow us. Bye-bye.